What's going on, Fizz Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by once again this week. We are getting dangerously close to the end of the year, Fizz Nation. This is insane. We've got Thanksgiving this week, and then we have one last review in November before we are in the final month of the year. This whole year's been a blur to me. I'm sure some of you feel the same, but the holidays are upon us. It's one of my favorite times of the year. The final quarter of the year always seems to be the time of year that some of the most interesting flavors of the entire year are released. And this week's no exception, because Mountain Dew is at it again with another limited flavor. Game Fuel is back, baby. Now, as they usually do most years, this year Mountain Dew has released two new flavors for Game Fuel. They released Citrus Cherry, which we've had many different iterations of that type of flavor from Mountain Dew before, but they've also released something new that I've not seen them release before, and we're going to talk about it today. This is Mountain Dew Game Fuel Citrus Blackberry. Now, I do not have an immediate memory of a citrus blackberry flavor in the Mountain Dew lineup before. So like I said, I did decide to go ahead and bypass the Citrus Cherry this year because we've seen very similar flavors in the past, and this just looks more interesting. Now, it looks like this is a tie-in with World of Warcraft. Wow. I don't care. I objectively do not care. I'm funny and you know it. Now, earlier this year, when rumors started going around about what the flavors were going to be for Game Fuel this year, this flavor was originally rumored to be called Midnight Mission. However, when it was released at the beginning of November, it was just titled Citrus Blackberry. Well, that's fine. I'm not particularly concerned with how it's named. I'm more concerned with how it tastes. But before we can determine that, we got to figure out how it smells. So without any further ado, let's get right into the content that you guys are here to see. Let's go ahead and pop the top, give it the old sniff test, see what it tells us. Ooh. Oh, this is pleasant. Yeah, it has a predominantly blackberry scent to it. And I do detect some of those acidic citrus undertones to it, and they just kind of smell sort of neck and neck with each other. This is another one of those scents that I wish they would make an air freshener of, and I would buy it. But as you know, the sniff test is only going to get us so far, so let's go ahead and grab our trusty glass with ice, give it the old pour, and see what the look of it is going to tell us. Okay, so this is a bit of a lighter color than I thought it was. It does still look kind of dark though, but looking at it in the bottle, it looked like a very dark purple, but looking at it in the glass, the purple is actually a little bit lighter. Now, I'm aware that it may look like that just because I'm actually holding it up to a ring light, which is behind the camera. But now the whole air smells like berries and citrus. So we have smelled it. We have seen it. Now it's time to go ahead and toss it back and see how it tastes. Here's to you. Oh, wow. Okay. So this definitely has a very sweet blackberry taste. You know how like if you eat an actual blackberry, there's a tartness to it? That's not here. It's just a sweet berry taste. It is a very pleasant sweet berry taste. And then directly beneath it is that classic acidic citrus bite. Like if I had to guess, it's just the classic lemon lime flavor that you already get in pretty much every Mountain Dew flavor there is. But as is often the case with most Mountain Dew flavors, very, very well balanced flavor. I would expect nothing less. I mean, this is a Pepsi product. Pepsi is a juggernaut in the software space, has been for decades. Some of their special flavors have been hit or miss, and I think this one is on the hit side of things. I'm really digging this one. Okay, so what do I think of Mountain Dew Game Fuel Citrus Blackberry? Not gonna lie, I was not 100% certain what to expect with this, but it really did far exceed pretty much all of the expectations that I had. It's well carbonated, very good balance of flavor, which you know I love. The flavor itself is very refreshing. It's not so far out of left field that you actually are confused by it like some of their flavors have been. This is one of those flavors where even though I feel they did kind of play it safe by using flavors that are nowhere near off the beaten path, they still did enough creative exploration on this flavor to make something that is very unique and special. Like everything in this works. Now, as I've mentioned before on this channel, I am not a gamer, so your mileage may vary on how well this boosts your XP, but as far as a flavor standpoint is concerned, I feel like they knocked this out of the park. So it is because of that that I think Mountain Dew Game Fuel Citrus Blackberry is worthy of the full 5 out of 5 sips. I have no notes, but this flavor thankfully has plenty. And as always, that is just my opinion. I would love to know yours. Have you tried this yet? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, Fizz Nation, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by this week. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps us out as far as the algorithm side of things is concerned. It really is the best free thing you can do to support the channel. And if you want to see more content just like this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you don't miss any notification for future videos. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and finish up. You guys have an awesome Thanksgiving, and we will see you next time.